Hey guys, I'm Jacqueline.
And I'm Marcella.
Oh gosh.
Tuesday, Teen Wolf. We have the finale. And earlier today, we got a bunch of messages saying that there was a new promo thing, a new sneak peek.
Normally we don't watch them, so that way when we film our reaction, it's very genuine. But because this got released, and it was only about 47 seconds to be exact. It was like 45 seconds. So we were like, we might as well see what everybody's talking about, because everybody was like, it doesn't give that much away, it's okay to watch.
Just note that if you haven't watched the new sneak peek, not want to watch this if you haven't seen it and you're not going to watch it. Bye if you don't want to hear about it.
Sorry.
We're gonna go through what we think about it.
This is a prediction video. This is our predictions for what we think is going to happen in the last winter finale.
And then you guys could comment and let us know what you think. You hear Lydia, and Lydia is saying, when I kissed you.
We've said in our last video, with like comments and talking to people, we had thought that the silhouette coming out at the end of last week's episode was gonna be Peter. But now, from the preview, it looks like it's Stiles, guys. Like, it looks like it's gonna be Stiles. Like, what's gonna happen?
There's gotta be a catch, guys. That
is it weird editing? Are they trying to trick us?
Guys, Hootie P's reaching out for each other, and she's like, when I kissed
through
you.
Space and time.
Like the power of like Lydia, when I kissed you.
Through like a different universe, different dimension.
Oh god.
And they're gonna grab hands, and then he's gonna like pull her in and hold her, and she's gonna be like sobbing, and she's gonna be sobbing, and he's gonna be like, it's okay, how do I feel? It's gonna be like, it's okay, I'm here now, and he's gonna like stroke her hair and pull her close. He's just gonna cry and hold him. Like, what is gonna happen?
So not happening. That's so not
what's gonna happen. But
there was something that your sister had said. She thinks that it's a continuation with Lydia talking, that there's gonna be more, like, he's gonna actually, like, the reason why he's like walking that way towards it is towards where the rift opens up, is because he hears her. So I think that before that, I guess you're gonna hear her, and then he's gonna hear her voice. That's why he's walking that way, because he hears her.
Yeah, the more desperate her voice gets, the wider the opening gets.
I think what I was saying to you earlier was that when the rift initially opens, it's not big enough, it's not open all the way for him to go through, and that's why she's yelling, when I kissed you, because she's making the rift open up wider, and that's why she keeps saying, she's like, I see you, Stiles, don't stop, and she's telling him to keep coming through. And I guess Stiles is hesitating because he saw Peter go through the rift, and it killed him.
Exactly. And he's scared. He doesn't know if it's real. Yeah. She's saying, when I kissed you, because that's the memory that triggered.
She's yelling
it's open. That's what triggered all of it. Our friend Rachel over at Twitter at Teen Wolf Oasis, she told us that she thinks that that the reason why Stiles is hearing her at that moment and he's running out is because he has a connection and he feels it happening because they have the emotional tether. That could be a possibility. When she said that, I died.
Definitely on Lydia's end because of the whole
the emotional tether.
The emotional tether, and
it connects. Like, it's this red string. It connects.
Because if you think about it, since Stiles has been there, Lydia has been able to see people that are with him.
Oh my god,
their connection is just so
strong
and just
so it has
powerful.
I think it's finally all unraveling in this emotional episode that we're getting.
They're like magnets, and they just have to go together.
They really are.
As far as the reunion, it's going to, I'm not sure, I guess they're gonna, according to that thing that we got today, the whole sneak peek thing with them, it looks like they're gonna actually reunite when he comes out of the rift, I'm assuming, because I don't know how good it's going to be though, and how I don't think we're gonna get a kiss in that moment, because I think things are gonna go hectic. And they're going to have to, split up, and they're gonna get attacked or something. And they're not gonna have a chance to talk, probably for a while.
But we're gonna end up at the high school,
end up in the locker room. I have to read the thing that you read me.
Oh my god, okay guys.
The thing that you found on Tumblr.
I have to get it up. This girl put it up on Tumblr, remember I love you? And it says, it was like a phone conversation. Like, I'm so sorry, I can't give you credit for this. Her thing is, remember I love you on Tumblr. She said, so if he doesn't kiss her to shut her up, what if she kisses him to shut him up? She starts with, I never said it back, and he starts like word vomiting about how she doesn't have to, and he gets it if she doesn't feel the same way, and he doesn't want to make her uncomfortable, and she just strides up and grabs his face and kisses him, and his eyes do the bugging out thing they did when they first kissed, and it's the same type of deal where he looks shocked after again, and he says, why'd you do that? And she goes, because I love you. So it's also a scallus in parallel. If the kiss happens that,
and
oh my god,
oh my gosh, and then she goes, because I love you. Rest in peace, all of us.
I can see that. That's so in character for Stiles to suddenly start stuttering and be like,
and kind of, yeah, and he's going to be so confused because and then
she's just gonna kiss him, and
like he told her that he loved her before, but like he doesn't know how Lydia's been acting.
Exactly.
And if he could see, man,
oh god,
Season 1 Stiles would be like on the floor.
Season 1 Stiles would be fanboying so hard.
We are all Season 1 Stiles.
Afterwards, when he would go, why'd you do that? Because I love you. I feel like then he would just kiss her hungrily, like, and just like put his arms around her and just like embrace her. Oh my god, be with us.
I don't know why I don't know why I just pictured him picking her up bridal style and taking her out of the locker room. That's a fanfic. That's not gonna happen.
Notice with all 3 of the sneak peeks that we've gotten, they've all been in different locations. Train tracks have been in every single location. Like,
it's weird. It looks like the Ghost Riders literally took over Beacon Hills. Like, there's tracks everywhere.
Scott and Stiles are hugging in the hospital, it looks like. But it looks like there's a train track, and that's the scene that we see at the end when Stiles has the bat, and he's like, that was the bad guy,
that's right? Where he is, too, and he hits the Ghost Rider. So we're in there with Stiles and Scott.
We're there with Scott, Liam, and Parrish.
Okay.
It's the 3 of them.
Also have, in one of the trailers, we have the clip of Lydia using her Banshee powers next to Stiles' dad. So obviously Stiles and Lydia are going to get separated.
I don't think it's going to be intentional.
Where's Malaya, though?
Malaya was with Peter and Theo.
So we're gonna have all these different storylines, and they're all going to be fighting the Ghost Riders, it seems, in different parts of Beacon Hills.
Big chunk of it is gonna take place at the high school. Like, Lydia would not separate from Stiles right now.
Maybe.
That something happened where they weren't able to stay next to each other. They weren't able to be with one another.
And then they eventually meet up later on in the locker room.
And that's when
so I guess eventually they go from the hospital to school.
Yes. And the whole Ghost Rider thing, it looks like this honestly is going to be a giant showdown most of this episode between the Ghost Riders and maybe everybody in Beacon Hills. Now, everybody who got taken.
Yes. In the trailer, you see Scott and Mr. Douglas. We're very nervous that Scott is going to actually turn into a Ghost Rider. I think I think a couple people actually have said this too. What if that is actually the whole like
storyline for 6B? That could be the storyline. I hope not, though.
I kind of want to like get rid of the Ghost Riders and like all that. Well, I'm kind of like done with them. Like,
yeah, but that could also stretch out Mr. Douglas's storyline, the teacher, because the Nazi werewolf. That could somehow be his storyline too with Scott.
A lot has to get done in this episode. That's
a lot has to get done.
Eventually, Stiles and his dad need to meet up and somehow because how is he with Lydia? I guess Lydia goes and finds him. I don't know.
I have so many different like locations. Why were they in the hospital?
All the Ghost Riders are probably spreading them out.
Okay, and now MTV Teen will put up a picture on Twitter, and they were like, allies are gonna become enemies or something like that they put. So that could also be Parrish is gonna be controlled by the Ghost Riders and Mr. Douglas. So he's gonna be up against Scott. And you know Scott.
Wait, isn't Parrish in one of the scenes with them?
Yeah, he's in the scene with Liam and Scott and Parrish.
Does he look like he's attacking them?
I think it looks like they're running. And then that's when Stiles comes in. But the Ghost Rider could be there too. And eventually once Parrish is in, it's like he gets compelled by them. Like once they're there, they can kind of enthrall him. So I'm thinking that in the beginning, Parrish is still going to be good because he's still Parrish.
Parrish should honestly just stay away this episode.
He should stay away, but he's not going to be able to because I think whether it's the hellhound in him or just
the connection between him and Mr. Douglas or whatever.
That or just the need to help out and be around everyone, you know, and be a part of what's going on.
No, I think Mr. Douglas is going to find him.
I think Mr. Douglas is absolutely going to kind of
we might get like a whole a fight between Scott and
Parrish. Yeah.
Curious though, how is this episode going to end?
Is it gonna be a cliffhanger?
I hope it doesn't end in a cliffhanger. I hope it ends with them all kind of like, because obviously we have our different storylines and they're all kind of just doing their own thing and like it's obviously chaos. So hopefully it'll end with everybody meeting somewhere and hopefully we get, I don't know, just like a nice happy scene of them all together at the end. I don't know.
Oh my god, Can and Stydia at the last 30 seconds, we'll get
like Can and Stydia like holding hands and Scott's gonna like give them like a smile and just be like, he's just gonna be like, finally, it's about time. And then we're gonna get the mention of the 10-year plan because we have to get that. That'd be a nice way to end it. Oh, and we just get everybody reunited. You know, Scott has to reunite with his mom.
Yeah.
And Stiles has to reunite with his dad. And they have to reunite with all their friends too.
I wonder, I think the episode might actually start off maybe with Stiles in the train station reuniting with everybody, like seeing his dad come through. Oh, and in one of the trailers we see Lydia with her banshee abilities with the sheriff, so it's gonna be so cool to see the two of them working together, and they're in the school and I want to know if Stiles is there with them. Sorry, it's like a big prediction video, but like we don't even know.
Honestly, we just want to talk about it because we can't wait for it to come back and we want you guys to let us know what you think too. Do we think that the storyline with the Ghost Riders are going to end at the end? Because I don't think so.
No, I think
with how chaotic it is, I think that I'm really scared Scott's gonna be a Ghost Rider. Like, they've all been through so much, so they just got Stiles back. They need, like, I don't want Scott to turn into a Ghost Rider and, like, then Stiles loses his best friend. Like, Scott lost him. Like, I don't want them to lose each other again like that. Yeah. That the hug that they show in the trailer, the little promo of Scott and Stiles hugging, is that their reunion hug?
No.
I think that the reason why they're hugging, I think they're gonna have a heart-to-heart, obviously, because they miss each other so much, so we're gonna get a really nice scene of them that's going to be so beautiful. We're really excited for that. And then I think that they're gonna hug because
you said because Stiles is gonna be able to tell Scott what he wanted to say, because we never got that back in episode 1.
Yes.
Forgot about that.
Oh my gosh. My head's like,
it's been a long 9 weeks.
My head is just like turning with like possibilities. But there's that whole scene before he got taken and we never realized what he wanted to tell him. So maybe we'll get that actually in this episode.
Oh god, guys, today's gonna be the death of us on Tuesday. Let us know what your predictions are and everything down in the comments. Let's theorize. We have about 3 days to really figure this out.
I know, I'm sure we're gonna come up with better ideas.
I know.
Too, we're kind of like,
everything's jumbled because I'm dying over the promo, really.
Just comment.
Yeah, we go through every single comment, guys. We read them all. And
we don't care how long they are. Like, make them as long as you want.
Go for it.
We will read everything, especially if you're theorizing about next week,
we
or even 6B. We just,
it's so much fun and it makes the week go. It makes some time go.
Yeah, it does. It makes the time go by a little quicker.
We've had so much fun this entire season, freaking out with you guys.
I get so emotional. I get so emotional because like I feel like you guys have been with us throughout like all the bad times of Teen Wolf and all the good times, and the fact that we're at the 6A finale and this is like, after this finale we only have one more, which is the series finale. So this is like thank you for being here, guys. And thank you for 1,000 subscribers. Thank you guys so much. And for always liking our videos. And guys, it's gonna be a really emotional couple days. We're so excited though for the episode, and we're so excited to talk with you guys and freak out with you guys to talk about it. Let us know your thoughts and send us a tweet. We're at City of the Feels. All the links are down below. Yeah. And we'll see you guys on Tuesday. Good luck. Just remember, breathe. We're gonna be okay. Get some tissues. The bag, just in case you have to breathe. What else should we get? Water, stay hydrated. Water, stay hydrated, but you're also allowed to have a little glass of celebratory champagne. We are going to be celebrating hard. We got a banner. We're gonna go. Yeah, guys, the banner's coming back. A bunch of people commented. Our banner's coming back, and it's going to stay up. There's been some times when we've had to take it down shamefully, so that's not happening. No, it's coming up for real this time. Such an amazing thing to be able to celebrate with all of you. See you Tuesday. See you Tuesday. Thanks for watching. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!